Follow your dreams. Do what makes you happy. The only thing that matters is that you do what you want to do. All these sentences I previously mentioned are lies. Or at least I've heard them in a lying context. See, I, like every single one of you here, grew up around these sentences. I mean, they were everywhere, in books and movies. Even our parents and teachers used to constantly repeat them. Yet, it's incredibly rare that someone actually means and believes it. Children are raised by this sentence, only to grow up and find out that they've been lied to. All right, I'm being quite dramatic, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's true. The more I grow up, the more I realize that what people actually meant was, follow your dreams, if these dreams are becoming a lawyer, doctor, or engineer. If they had told me that then, I wouldn't have been this deceived right now. But unfortunately, it wasn't the case. All right, enough of the negativity. Hi, I'm Hala, and I'm a firm believer in the follow your dreams trope. I know I might seem like a hypocrite right now, seeing as I just bashed most people who say the sentence, but I'm actually only talking about the people that don't mean it when they say it, which is an overwhelming majority. Now, I may have offended some of you, but hopefully I'll be able to redeem myself by giving you my take on the follow your dreams trope, and why you should start meaning it when you say it. Now, before we dive in, we have to check why we don't follow our dreams. The first and most obvious reason is that we want to be financially stable. I mean, I don't know one person who wouldn't want more money. Whether it's for new trendy clothes or a big birthday party, we would all appreciate some more cash. The second reason is social pressure. There's a clear hierarchy between jobs. STEM-related careers are considered more honorable than artistic jobs, making them more appealing to people. And don't worry, this talk isn't going to be an artistic kid ranting about how they feel life's unfair, nor will it be an artistic kid ranting and bashing scientific people and saying that science isn't important. I mean, I myself am a fan of scientific subjects. However, they're not really a fan of me, but... Anyways, point is, status plays a role in our career choices when it shouldn't be the case. And I know the idea of being respected by everyone around you sounds amazing, but that would also mean that you would be living for everyone but yourself. And that's not how I like to do things. Now, if you couldn't already tell, I want to pursue an artistic career, more specifically music. And I'm going to let you in on a small secret. Although I might seem confident in my choice, I'm actually terrified of what's to come. I mean, I know how draining and daunting and scary the industry is. And this brings me to my next point. You will never find something that is 100% enjoyable. Even the best things will have downsides. For example, in my case, I don't want to be famous. I mean, just the idea of walking down the street and getting recognized, horrible. It even got to a point where I was trying to convince myself to completely change my career path. Later that same day, I was on a walk, listening to a new album that I never listened to before, and I started laughing. After listening to that album, I told myself, there is no way that I don't spend the rest of my life around music. My love for it is just too big. And I know this all sounds corny, but some of you here can relate to this, I'm sure of it. Whether it's with dance, football, hell, even astronomy or archaeology. Point is, some of us have things that make us who we are. And I find that way too rare and valuable to just throw away, especially for other people. Because at the end of the day, no matter how cliche it is, I would much rather be happy rather than respected by people who let their fears and insecurities get the best of them. Now, another thing that makes people stray away from following their dreams is the, but what if I'm not good enough mindset. And I know I'm not the best person to advocate confidence, but I am a person who believes that everything will work out under one condition, that I stay true to myself. It's my one golden rule. I mean, believing in myself is just an innate part of me. I mean, why wouldn't you believe in yourself? And that doesn't mean I think I'm the best. I'm aware that I don't have Mariah Carey's range or Paul McCartney's songwriting skills, but that doesn't mean I can't do my own thing. I mean, take Billie Eilish, for example. She has a 2-octave range as opposed to Ariana Grande's 4-octave range. but yet she's incredibly successful because she stays true to herself and offers something new to the table. Now, this was a very specific example, but the takeaway here is that comparison leads to nowhere. I once saw this quote on Instagram that is now one of my favorites. I thought it was a random Instagram user that said it, but turns out it's President Roosevelt that said it. It goes as such: comparison is the thief of joy. Simple. And I don't want to be misleading. I mean, I do compare myself from time to time. We all do. But at least now, I can say that it just lasts a few seconds before I hear Roosevelt's voice creeping in the back of my head. Comparison is the thief of joy. Or at least, that's what I think he sounds like. I never met the guy. Anyways, point is, there is no such thing as I'm not good enough as long as you work hard, stay true to yourself, and work from a place of honesty and authenticity. Now, in conclusion, we all have dreams. Some are accepted by society, others not so much. This talk is mainly for the people that get told to be more realistic too. I'm here to ask you just one favor. Put yourself first and don't fall into peer pressure. That's what I'm going to do. And there are two outcomes. One, I follow my dreams and find success. And by the way, success isn't the same for everyone. I mean, I don't have to be an international pop star to be successful. And two, I follow my dreams, realize that what I thought was meant for me isn't, and move on to the next thing that I find appealing. The common thread here is that I did what I wanted to do, and I invite you all to do the same. Now, I have one last quote for the road, from the movie Dead Poets Society, that I think summarizes all of this. Medicine, law, business, engineering, these are noble pursuits necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for. Thank you.